Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the 6th layout using the June hip kit. And up to this point I had used quite a bit of pattern paper, and I think in the back of my mind I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm kind of running low on pattern paper. I knew I was going to have enough to at least do 10 or 11 layouts, but I like to get at least 15. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with this kit because I kind of went a little pattern paper crazy at the beginning of the kit, but we will see. As soon as I'm done these voiceovers, I have 4 voiceovers to do today, and I'm going to be starting layout 10. And so I'm having a ton of fun with this kit. It's love the colors, and two, I think because all the pictures that I'm scrapping at this point is from our vacation, and I haven't had a chance to go get my pictures printed at my local printing place, but I'm off for, well, I have 3 more days off. I'm going to be doing that because I really want a whole bunch of pictures to scrapbook. Today's July 24th. And so for right now, I'm just looking on my Canon I have my little card and I put it in my Canon selfie and kind of decide on the pictures I'm going to scrap, and I'm only printing 1 picture at a time and scrapping it right away. And that's fun too, because I'm able to put, 2 pictures together or more than 1 picture together, and it's kind of nice to be able to do that at home too. So I grabbed a couple of Project Life cards that came in a Project Life add-on. And I like using Project Life on my layouts too, not just on Project Life. And I just want to say I've had quite a few people say that they miss the Project Life layouts. I'm going to do them again. It's been a little crazy before we went on vacation, and then coming back, I only had, a couple days off, and then I was back to work. And so I kind of fell behind my hip kits. And the last thing I want is for my kits to pile up and that they don't get used. So I wanted to make sure that I get those up and done. But I also don't want to be 6 months behind on my Project Life either. So the next couple of days, I'm going to be caught up on my kits, I believe, my June kit, because I'm just about killed this one. And I might have, like 6 layouts sounds like a lot, but that's a couple of days, and then I'll be done. And then I'll start going through my pictures. And I find for Project Life, that's what takes the longest is, figuring out the weeks, printing out the pictures. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 weeks or 5 weeks. And then I'm going to take an afternoon and I'm just going to just do Project Life. And so I'm going to try and catch up in the next couple of weeks because like I said, I don't want to fall behind. But anyway, what I decided to do for this layout is keep everything at the top of the page. And again, I'm doing kind of pictures of us climbing the mountain. This one has a different story. But so I kind of wanted to put it at the top of the layout because it kind of reminded me of the height, if that makes any sense. And then I just used a little bit of scraps. Both of them is the same pattern paper. It's oh no, it's 2 different ones, but they're both from Fancy Pants. And I used a solid pink and the floral. And I just kind of put it at the top and the bottom of the layout, just little strips. And then the 2 Project Life cards on either side. And then I'd start cutting into this die cut a few layouts ago, and it just says, "So happy today." And I just kind of put it in a few places on the layout. And then I just used a whole bunch of embellishments, from the kit, the wood veneer, and some stickers and all kinds of stuff. But I do want to talk about what this layout is going to be about, like the story. My son, like I said in the last video, he could have went up that mountain in 3 minutes. And he was quite a bit in front of us, and he was kind of, and I don't even know if he knew this, but he was sort of like my little motivator, because I would see how far he was ahead, and my goal was to get to him. And as I was getting closer, he would he would encourage me and say, "Come on, Mom, you can do it. Just one more step. You can do it." So he kept encouraging me. And then when I'd get to him, I'd just take a drink of water because, like I said, one part of the mountain, it was totally straight up for at least an hour of the mountain. And I have to say, that's the part that I found the hardest. It wasn't, the parts where it was sort of level, and even though you had to do a lot of walking, that didn't hurt. But the climbing for like an hour, oh man, that was exhausting. And but he was quite the little encourager, and like I said, my goal was just to get to him, and then he'd stay there for, a minute or so and say, "Okay, we got to get going." And then he'd take off again, and then I'd start going again. Wasn't going as fast as he was, but we weren't stopping for very long periods of time. We stopped for twice for approximately 10 minutes apiece. And it was to, eat some power bars or protein bars. And we had brought almonds and stuff to eat and to drink water. And then we keep going. So the title of this page is "You Can Do It," because that's what he kept saying to me was, "You can do it, Mom, you can do it. Just one more step." And so there's a place to journal under the right card where it says "This happened." So I can journal right there. And I was going to put some lines underneath the photo, but I think I'm going to leave that white, and I'm just going to do the journaling directly on the card. And that's why I didn't do the lines, because I couldn't make up my mind whether I wanted to journal under there or if I should just journal on the card. But I think I'm going to journal on the card and kind of leave the white space on the bottom. So I went and got my Color Shine in the Primrose from Heidi Swapp. I added some few mist or splatters, and that's it. This page is done. Like I said, super quick. Took me 30 minutes and it was done. So here are a few close-ups. And I'm so glad that you joined me today to watch the video. So if you enjoy these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up just to let YouTube know. So thanks for watching. Bye.